Most people never get to really see the studio where we make all the pieces at Fire Pond Pottery. So this is it. It is a room above our garage, and what it used to be a game room, I guess from the previous owners. And what really called to us about this room is the view outside. As soon as the light adjusts, you can see we have this fantastic view, which is a huge upgrade from the basement studio that we had in our old house for the last 15 years. Over here, we'll do a quick studio tour. Over here are our two wheels, and this is where we throw everything, and of course both of the wheels face the windows. Here we have a wear cart where we put our pieces while they're finishing drying and getting ready to fire. You can see where we've been throwing a lot of votive holders and little houses, votive houses, that most of these will finish in the raku kiln. We have a bunch of vases here as well that we've been working on. We tend to keep our clay on the center table here, and we break it up into pieces, and we have a scale here to weigh everything. A couple of balls of clay that I just wedged up that hopefully will be soup mugs in about 15 minutes. This is our electric kiln. You can see it is on top of a whole lot of cinder blocks and some backing board, which is fireproof, and the whole goal is to not burn down the house. We have a couple of mugs here that are just drying a little bit, so I can put some handles, trim them and put some handles on later. We have lots of shelving. Potters can never have enough shelves. So this is where we keep everything after we throw it while it's drying a little bit. And we do some of our finishing work over here at this table. And then this is our glazing area. Although you can see we always have something going on here. I was going to clean up the studio and then realized it's just not worth it because we're always messing it up again. Here we have some pots from our last Learn to Throw workshop. So we teach a one-day Learn to Throw workshop at Exeter Fine Crafts a few times a year, and the students made these amazing pots. They did a great job, and we take the pots, we fire them in the kiln at Exeter Fine Crafts, and then we pick up the pots, and then for the second firing, for the glazing and firing, we bring them here to our studio, and we use our glazes, which are all in these big buckets underneath the table here. We have a pug mill over here in the corner, which is where we take lots of clay scraps, a lot of our slop and the trimmings from when we clean up pieces, and all of that eventually works its way back into the pug mill, mixes it all up, gets the air out, and then we can reuse that clay, which is great. Saves us some money from having to get some new clay. Here we have a sink, which is nice, so we don't have to carry water up and down the stairs, and lots of chemicals that go into our glaze recipes. So that is it. This is the studio. It's a small space, but we love it.